different. Wrong. Let's have a look at the scores at the end of round one. Matt's on 900 points, Tim's on 1,000 points, Jeanette's on 1,500 points. A numerologist once told me that round two brings luck. Then she got run over by a rickshaw in a living room. It's an odd way to introduce the round, but then again, it's episode 241. The subjects tonight are not golf, the first one, guess from hell, all hook up. Toofers, not in our league. Go west, under a spell, colourless. Jeanette.
Under a spell.
Under a spell. The question, which word is spelt incorrectly? Is it A, memento, B, perseverance, or C, supersede? 5 seconds. Brains trust.
Well, I suppose it depends on which dictionary you pick up.
I find it easy just to look at things. I actually would find it easier to press spell check.
And they don't have
But
one
I
on the
can't
screen.
find it.
Just a minute, just see if we can...
I think supersede's wrong.
Yes, I think it is too.
I was going to say memento. I think it's momento, but I'm happy to go with the...
Oh, memento.
I think it is, but
It can be, yes, but
That's a whole other word.
That's only when you're talking about your mother in America. It's memento. We think it's supersede. C.
Okay. C. The Brains Trust say supersede is spelled incorrectly. Let's see what our contestants selected. An A, an A and a B. The correct answer is B. It's actually perseverance that's spelled incorrectly. Well done, Matt. Perseverance had one too many R's. The middle R shouldn't have been there. And supersede can actually be spelt with an S or a C. Not at the start, towards the end of it. Tim.
Go west, thanks.
Go west it is.
Yeah.
Here we go. Which was the last nation in the Western Hemisphere to abolish slavery? Was it A, Argentina, B, Brazil, or C, Chile? 5 seconds. Brains Trust.
Well, having been to all three countries, the Brazilians are certainly slave to the rhythm. They're the best dancers of all of them. That's about it for me.
It was during the time of the Emperor Charles V, but the question is, where was the last nation? I'm not even sure that Chile was a nation at that point. I reckon it might be B, Brazil.
All right.
all right.
We think it might be B,
All right.
we think it might be B, Brazil.
Brazil, they say. Let's see what... Oh, it's me being rhythm. Let's see what our contestants selected. We have a C, a B and a C. The correct answer is B. It is Brazil in 1888. Well done, Tim. All right, Matt, it's your call.
The first one, please.
The first one. What is the first Australian #1 hit by pop duo The Veronicas? Is it A, Forever, B, Hook Me Up, or C, Everything I'm Not? 5 seconds. Brains Trust.
Forever is definitely spelt incorrectly. But that's the wrong question, isn't it?
No.
Actually, the Veronicas are tiny little girls. I walked past them once.
That's a tiny little girl.
Wow.
I nearly fell over them once, literally.
Incredible.
I think it's Forever.
Forever. Steve?
I'm pretty sure it's everything I'm not. I'm pretty sure it's C.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And you've got no prejudice against small women, so we'll take C, Everything I'm Not.
Everything
Sure it is.
I'm
Yeah,
Not.
I really am sure.
Why do I feel like I'm losing control of the Brains Trust tonight? Let's see what our contestants selected. A C and a C and a C. Everyone's gone with Everything I'm Not.
Yeah.
The correct answer is Hook Me Up. It's B. Damn you, Veronica! Brains Trust.
Well, gee, they're interesting, aren't they? What about not golf?
Oh, yeah. Good
We were
idea.
just talking about golf before, and we're both hopeless at it. So,
All right. So you've gone with not golf.
Yes.
Like you play. All right.
yes.
The question. China's Yellow River flows into a gulf of which sea? Is it A, Sea of Japan, B, South China Sea, or C, Yellow Sea? 5 seconds. Brains trust.
It's definitely not golf, is
No,
it?
definitely not golf.
Not even Chinese golf.
No.
Well,
Well, I
there's
don't think the Yellow River would flow into the Yellow Sea.
that's a tempting idea, but we've had a lot of trick questions tonight. I don't think it's the
There
Yellow
is a yellow sea, but I don't think it's there.
No, I think it's the Sea of Japan, I think. Anyone want to disagree with the Sea of Japan?
No.
No, not based on any
The answer
knowledge.
is A, the Sea of
All
Japan.
right, they say
I think.
Sea of Japan, our brains trust. Select. Let's see where our contestants went with the answer. A B, a C and a B. The correct answer is C. It's the Yellow Sea. Well done, Tim.
There's no such place.
That brings us to the end of a ramshackle round two, quite frankly. Let's see where our scores stand now. Matt's on 1,000 points, Tim's on 1,150 points and Jeanette's on 1,500 points. Round three, and this is the last heat of the year. Time to remember the last 39 weeks. We don't have any clips or anything, just remember. And while you're at it, don't forget our brains trust. Mark Woods, Liz Ellis and Stephen Hall. They're over there. Tough to forget, really. Good luck, everybody, as we go into round three. Jeanette, Tim and Matt. To a lesser extent, the brains trust. Here we go. 2 characteristics of the fictitious detective Sherlock Holmes is the wearing of a deerstalker hat and the habitual smoking of a what? Matt.
A pipe.
Correct. Which 2 of Disney's 7 dwarfs do not have names ending in the letter Y? Matt.
Doc and the other one.
That's right, the one we always forget, Bashful. Doc and Bashful. As in many other conflicts, the Soviet forces at the Battle of Stalingrad constituted the what colour army? Brains trust.
Red.
Correct. The daughter of migrants from Slovenia and becoming Australia's Federal Housing Minister in 2007 is Tanya who? Brains trust.
Plibiscite.
Correct. Derived from the northern west coast US city it originated in, grunge music is also known, Tim,
Seattle.
as the what sound? Seattle. Correct. Takes you to 1250. Asia's snow leopard is also known by what namesake of a small imperial unit of weight? Ounce. One of the several Bond movies featuring Judi Dench in her role as M is Casino what? Matt.
Royale.
Correct. To 1,100. Let's have a look at the scores. Matt's 1,100, Tim's 1,250, Jeanette 1,500. Who, what, where, when question now. I was the decade when American golfer Bobby Jones was predominant. I saw James Scullin and Stanley Bruce as Australian PMs. Howard Carter found the tomb of Tutankhamun. I am the decade popularly known as the Jazz Age. Matt.
The 1920s?
Correct. Although it doesn't quite appear in any of Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes stories, associated with the famous sleuth is the phrase elementary, my dear who? Matt.
Watson.
Correct. To 1,300. A 2007 movie starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Reese Witherspoon takes its name from the controversial CIA practice of extraordinary what? Brains trust.
Rendition.
Correct. What is the product of 2 and 3 plus the product of 4 and 5? Matt.
26.
Correct. In the Battle of Stalingrad, General Paulus eventually surrendered to the Soviets despite being ordered to fight on by which leader of Nazi Germany? Tim.
Adolf Hitler.
Correct, to 1350. In the movie Mrs. Brown, Judi Dench played Queen Victoria opposite Scottish comedian Billy who? Brains trust.
Connolly.
Correct. What is the popular 2-word English name for Japan's Shinkansen? Brains trust.
Bullet trains.
That is correct. In Australia, the tenderloin cut of beef is also known as what fillet? Tim.
Fillet.
Nope, I fillet. That's the Einstein factor on 1,500 points. Jeanette is tonight's winner. Well done, Jeanette. Before we discover what awaits you, let's thank our runners-up tonight. Please thank Tim. You finished on 1,250 points. Thank you, Tim, for being a part of the Einstein.
That was some fun.
And Matt, it was close at the end there. You finished on 1,400 points. Matt, thank you so much for joining us on the Einstein factor. So congratulations to Jeanette, the last heat winner of the year. Well done to you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Okay.
And hopefully every week after that for the grand final. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Please thank Mark Woods, Liz Ellis and Stephen Hall.
Thank you, Kate.
I think it's safe to say, apart from a fairly scrappy round 2, on the whole reasonable.